You excited?
Finally. I don't know, there's mixed feelings.
Hello and welcome to the Modern Hotelier presented by Flexi, your all-in-one modern operating system for independent hotels. Each episode will get to know an industry expert and we'll discuss the latest trends in hospitality to help you, the Modern Hotelier.
Now we want to welcome on the CEO of Flexi, Venkat Sakamuri. Venkat, welcome to the Modern Hotelier, presented by Flexi.
Finally, guys. I was expecting episode number 1. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we're finally happy to have you on.
Awesome.
First time exhibiting at HITEC. How are things going?
This is amazing. So this is amazing in terms of like, we launched a product and the reception is so good. The party bus was an epic. It's so huge bus. It was roaming around the streets, and there's a lot of brand awareness about Flexi. It's a huge win for us in terms of like first time HITEC brand awareness and marketing perspective.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell us, for those that aren't familiar, what is Flexi?
Flexi, as the name says, staying flexible, offering the best flexible operating system for hotels to keep the guests most flexible in terms of the stay. All the way from searching the room booking till the checkout. You see here the entire guest journey is completely automated in one single operating system. So it's a fully automated PMS for hotels, especially for independent hotels and groups. Yeah.
Awesome.
Is there anything, so walking around the floor, I mean, I know we were at HITEC in September, it was very quiet, it's very busy here. Was there anything as you're walking around that you saw that you thought was kind of new, interesting, or unique? Obviously not another cloud PMS, but anything that you saw that you thought was unique?
Yeah, not very unique. People are telling like stories for like many years that it's unique. The very few products I have seen actually doing the things, what they're telling. There's a lot of marketing buzz going around, but few companies are actually doing it. But this year I haven't walked the floor yet. Probably tomorrow I might, but at the moment it's like the same companies which I saw in the last HITEC telling the same story, contactless stuff and like that, but very few people are doing it. So let's figure it out. Probably tomorrow I can get to know that.
Okay, good.
Awesome. So this is the first time exhibiting. What are your thoughts? How has it been going so far?
Totally. Like next time we should have like 5 party buses. So I found a marketing hook here, like what to do for the hospitality people. Like they love the parties, so it's going to be big. Yeah. So we have some lessons along the way. So we're going to be like big real time in next year. Yeah.
So keep an eye out next year at HITEC. 5 party buses from Flexi.
So I always ask some questions at the beginning of the podcast. I'm going to pick one for you that you have to answer. So if you could trade places with one person for a day, who would you trade places with?
I would trade with like David Miller.
A couple of people have said that. I have no idea why, but
nobody has said me. So that's how it goes.
You have a lot of experience, a lot of things. I just wanted to put myself in your shoe for a day and then just look the world through your eyes. Like you basically get all that positive energy.
Right. I appreciate that.
Anything you want to plug, anything going on, floor is yours for anything you want to promote. Coming out with Flexi, any new announcements here at HITEC? Anything for you?
We are promoting Modern Hotelier.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So this is going to be a great podcast, and we are super thrilled and empowered that we have Flexi promoting the Modern Hotelier. This is going to be big, and we commit to make it like much better. So
awesome.
You both are doing a really good job.
Thank you. And I think Steve and I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to do the Modern Hotelier presented by Flexi. We've got some great future podcasts coming up with some great guests. So this is kind of almost a midway point for us. I think we've got 11 in the can shows, and we've got some great ones coming down.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So thanks for hopping on quick, and we'll be having him on later for a full episode. So we are excited to have you on that.
Thank you.
My guy. Thank you. Welcome to the Modern Hotelier live from HITEC. Today we have Ira Vogue.
Nice, you pronounced my name correctly.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, Ira Vogue. I'm really excited to be here. Thanks a lot for having me. Would you like me to introduce myself?
Absolutely, go for it.
So I've been very busy in the last, I would say, 10-15 years. Hospitality technology is my thing. I do consulting mostly. I'm the person who actually consults both technology companies and hoteliers. So with tech companies, I explain to them how to build, sell, and market. for the industry because they don't always understand. And then hoteliers, I explain how to use technology and what the use cases are. I'm also an author, as many of the listeners probably already are familiar with my book, Hospitality 2.0, that just came out a few months ago, has been embraced by the industry. I hear it's a good read, so highly recommend. Can be found on Amazon. Yeah, it's about technology in the industry and the adoption rates and where all of this is going.
That's great. So far in the show, what is there anything you've seen here that surprises you, or anything that you see that you like? I mean, as we're getting out of this kind of COVID fog and new technology trends.
The show has been great so far, for sure. A lot of pent-up demand, even though last year we all met in person at HITEC, but this year it just feels more lively. I mean, regardless of how much we talk about virtual reality, we can't substitute this with virtual reality. I think, metaverse and all these new technologies can complement in-person interactions, which I think that's what we're seeing here for sure at the show. Lots of opportunities for networking. Everybody is very excited to see everybody. And I've never missed a single HITEC in 17 years. Wow. I have attended diligently because this is the show of the year for us who are passionate about technology. And now as a professor at San Diego State, I also look at it from a different perspective. I also look at things and new trends in the industry to see what I can start, new implementations in the curriculum to start teaching my students as well. So it's been fun to watch all these new entrants and then the same companies. And I see who has what type of budget depending on the size of their booth.
Yeah.
So all those things. Very fun to watch. Love it.
What's one of the trends that you've seen here at HITEC that you think is really here to stay that might just be getting started? Besides AR, VR, any of that stuff. But
so I'm really surprised to see that we're still displaying phones and selling phones. But that's due to government regulations. Apparently, you have to have an actual physical phone in the room. That blows my mind still. So I predict we will still see it 30 years from now because of government regulations, even though we're not going to use them ever in the hotel rooms. I'm seeing a lot of trends that are related to the consolidation of different categories of vendors in our industry because as we know, the space is so fragmented and you look at the list of vendors, exhibitors at HITEC show every year, it's just so dispersed. And we're seeing mergers and acquisitions all the time that actually make this space a little bit more consolidated and easier to understand. I think that's the trend that I'm seeing here, observing outside of HITEC as well, and I think that's a very positive trend for the industry that will make it easier for the end users to navigate in that space. And it's going to be easier for me to teach everyone else how to maneuver in this environment.
One of the things that's interesting, so people know, you brought up a great point. I do find it funny that the phones are still here, but the law actually, you can do through voice assistants, the Alexas in the room, they will connect out, and as long as they connect out to dial 911, and they just, the requirement is they have to share the room number to the outside. So when it can't be, there's a 911 call coming from the XYZ brand. I was going to say one. I don't want to. It has to be this hotel in this room.
Yeah.
So,
what's your favorite thing that you've done at HITEC so far?
The favorite thing is hugging people in real life.
Me and you both.
For sure. Yesterday was a blast. I walk through the trade show every 5 minutes. Like, Ira! And this is so fun to even people who I never actually met in real life before, and I've communicated for couple years online through Zoom and everything. It's just so much fun, and all this energy, positive energy when you actually meet a person. So I think that's my favorite thing. But I've had many productive meetings related to my online learning course that I'm building for hospitality technology companies right now. It's like an onboarding guide to the industry because we know that many of them, they just can't source employees, tech-oriented people from the industry. So they end up hiring a lot of people from the outside. And then when they come to work with these companies, they need to understand the industry. They need to understand the end user, decision makers, target segments, how to build go-to-market strategy. So that's the course that I'm putting together, and hopefully will come out by the end of the summer.
Awesome.
Great.
Awesome.
We'll have you on our full-length podcast. We're doing little bits here, but so in the beginning, I usually ask questions. So I'm just going to take one little question to ask you.
I heard your questions. They're tough.
Right.
I'm scared now.
So if you could have one superpower, what would you like to have?
I would learn how to teleport because I love traveling.
That's good.
And
That's good.
with airlines, I think that would be invaluable right now.
Right. I don't enjoy sitting in a cramped space for 18 hours to go to Thailand or Bali.
I agree with you.
Wow.
So I would definitely do that.
I agree.
That's a good question.
Well, that's awesome.
That's good.
Well,
That's
thank you
good.
for stopping by for the
Thank you
quick
very much for
interview.
having
We're
me. Thank
excited to have you on our full show.
Awesome.
But we
Yeah.
appreciate you stopping by, and we're excited to have fun at HITEC.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
That was great. Thanks. Hello and welcome, Yas Schaap, CEO of Roomdex, my own hotel dad.
There you go. There you go.
Yas, welcome to the show. We go back a little bit of ways. You hired me at Stay in Touch and how I got into the industry.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
Yeah. So how are things going at HITEC?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
2 long days so far. Lots of people coming by. Some good meetings. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a lot more lively than it was last year in Dallas, basically.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so far,
absolutely.
so very good.
Yeah. Big difference.
Absolutely. Anything Roomdex is promoting? Anything new coming out of Roomdex that you guys want everybody to hear here?
Everything we do is new, I think. We're a very young company. It's less than 2 years old. We started it in the midst of the pandemic. We are now coming out of that very strong. We focus on automation, which helps hotels, especially today with, labor is an issue today. We're adding ROI for hotels. Our goal is automated revenue, easy revenue. So that's really what we're focused on here. So we're really here to showcase our core product and bring that to life.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
And I think both you and I have probably done many HITECs.
Mm-hmm.
Is there? I know it's always difficult because people say it's the same. Anything different this year? Anything new you've seen, or any new players that you've seen that you think are kind of like, wow, I haven't seen that the past couple of years at HITEC?
Well, next to our booth is a robot booth.
Okay.
So I haven't seen a robot moving
Yeah.
yet, so I'm not going to say the name of the company next to us, but
Right.
that's interesting. There's some other ones that are trying that out as well.
Yeah.
I think it's still pretty weird to have a robot standing in front of your door and taking out something of it, but it looks promising. It looks interesting, assuming it works. I was just doing a short walk around. I haven't really looked around. I usually do that on Thursdays. But I think there's a lot of excitement in general. There's a lot of movement finally to the cloud. I think that the older legacy PMS system, which of course is my core business and where I come from, are finally either having a cloud solution, and hotels are also, have moved or are moving to the cloud, which helps applications such as ours, Roomdex, which is an add-on because connecting to the cloud to another cloud is much easier and also very affordable. It's usually free of charge.
Absolutely.
So I feel the biggest trend I say this year is looking for cloud and looking for automation. It's sort of what I pick out of the whole thing so far.
Okay.
Absolutely. What's your favorite thing about this year's HITEC so far?
The favorite thing is the fact that it's in Florida.
Yeah?
Yeah, I love Florida.
You love Florida? Do you
When I
consider
landed
Florida
in the
your home?
US, this is my home. Yeah.
Wow.
Where city? Is it Orlando?
Naples, Florida is
Naples,
where I
Florida.
landed
Great
in
place.
1998 when I came to the US for the first time and spent 12 years there. So it's always good to be in Florida.
It's a big property management system hub. People don't know that
There
in the
you go.
industry.
Yeah, there's
As
quite a few.
Micros,
Yeah.
was it with Fidelio first launched there?
FTCRS was there.
Right.
There is some competitors of ours there that build PMS
Yeah.
systems. So I spent 12 years there working on Opera in the past.
Yeah, it's a little known fact. Most people don't know that Naples is a yeah.
Most people recognize it as a retirement.
Right.
Some people have to work. So that's what we did.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So on our podcast, when we do the long podcast, I ask a couple unique questions. So
Yeah.
if you could have one superpower, what would you want that superpower to be?
One superpower, I think maybe have people stop talking about all the politics.
Have people what?
Stop talking about the politics.
Just enjoy life.
I don't
Just
think you're alone on that one.
Take it as it is, and if you have an opinion, keep it with you and don't share it with somebody else. So
Yeah,
if I had the superpower and somebody would start talking like that, I would say, okay,
And they would just stop.
Yeah, that's a great superpower.
I love it.
that's the superpower.
Well, thank you very much. We really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
Awesome. Thank you,
Well,
guys.
thanks for having
Appreciate
me.
it. You
All
bet.
right.
You bet. All right.
it. Thank you.
Welcome to HITEC on location with Yasmine. Welcome.
Take two.
We just recorded the whole thing and realized the sound wasn't on. So second time. So welcome to
time's the
HITEC.
charm.
Yes,
Thank you.
exactly.
Thank you.
So what is one of your favorite things so far at HITEC?
Meeting with my team.
Meeting with your team?
Fully
Absolutely.
remote now since March of 2020. So anytime we're in real life together, it's really wonderful.
favorite thing that you've experienced, or anything cool that you've done so far?
I've never gone to an opening party or any party where I got to ride a roller coaster with my team, and that was really, really special. I also got to do the orca show, the whale show at SeaWorld.
Oh, wow. Didn't know.
And see them do all the performances. That was
Really?
incredible as well. Yeah.
That is awesome. That was quite the opening party. It was, people are talking about it, so it was a really good one.
Thank you for sponsoring. It was amazing.
Absolutely.
It was very memorable.
It was awesome.
I sent the videos to my nieces and nephews, and they're like, Auntie Yazzie, why didn't you bring me? I was like, sorry, I didn't even know.
Yeah, right.
So tell us a little bit about your company and the kind of the cause behind it. I know it, but tell everyone kind of what you guys do.
Yeah, we're a workplace panic button solution protecting at-risk healthcare and hospitality workers. We provide hospitality workers who tend to be alone and more vulnerable to incidents with panic button technology that summons help to their exact location if anything happens, or they witness a guest in distress, or anything like that.
Sure. And how did you come up with that idea?
I went backpacking through South America for 6 months, just heard a lot of crazy stories.
Yeah.
And when I came back, a neighbor of mine was attacked.
Wow.
And back then had the idea to blend a panic button, wearable technology with self-defense tools, which had not been done before, much less by women for women. So decided to do that in 2014, and then in 2018 pivoted to workplace safety to protect us workers.
Very cool. Very cool.
Thank you.
Right. So what's the one thing you've seen at HITEC that's unique from HITEC in September?
The one thing, well, this is a lot bigger, which is really cool, first of all, but the robot. The robot was very interesting, very memorable. I don't know if it actually works, because I didn't see it move, but it's really cool.
Well, we had Judy from the Dream Hotel, and she said one of their properties, they have robots that deliver room service, and that actually local guests stay there just to order room service to take video, to post it on their social media accounts.
That's really cool.
And as we were talking, this is take two, but earlier, like I was saying, Alan Young from Puzzle Partner was telling me that that's the only company here with robots, and I think that's something that's kind of odd. Like you were saying, it's probably the expense side, but I do find it odd there's only one robotic company here in 2022.
You know, I went to China when we were developing our own safety jewelry, and it was actually common there.
Right.
So I remember going to a restaurant and a robot delivered my food.
Right.
And I remember taking a video and being like, I gotta come back here because this is so cool.
That's
that
great.
was in 2017.
Wow.
They're a little bit ahead. They're a little bit ahead from us.
All right. So on our normal podcast, I ask some unique questions at the end to see kind of how people answer them and get some insight. So if you could change places with somebody for a day, who would it be?
A cat.
A cat?
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with an animal.
Let's do it.
I like that. Like everything's so go.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of just like lounge in the sun and taking a little bit of a break. That's
no email.
The first thing that
no email.
You don't have thumbs. You don't have thumbs.
Exactly. That sounds heavenly right now. I'm actually about to go to Croatia tomorrow.
Wow.
Very excited. So maybe I have vacation mode on the brain here.
There you go.
But, I like the idea of being like lazy, laying in the sun, and only want to be stroked when I want to be stroked.
Absolutely. And your time.
That's it. Well, good luck. Yeah, good luck with everything you're doing. Good.
Yeah, and thank you for swinging by the Modern Hotelier. We're happy to have you on, and enjoy the rest of HITEC and go to Croatia.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
You made it to the end of the Modern Hotelier. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe below. The Modern Hotelier is produced by Make More Media and presented by Stay Flexi. Stay Flexi is your modern operating system for independent hotels. If you'd like to learn more, feel free to go to stayflexi.com, or if you'd rather talk to me, message me on LinkedIn or shoot me an email at Steve.Carran@stayflexi.com. Thanks and have a great day.